NXT, NXT, NXT. Welcome to the only undisputed sports talk show right here on YouTube, Gridiron Ring. So welcome to Gridiron Ring live right here on YouTube for live reactions, play-by-play of WWE NXT TakeOver Phoenix. Event will be coming up here in about 20 minutes. The pre-show is going on as I speak. They're actually showing a promo for the event tonight that has 5 matches on the card, 4 championship matches, NXT Championship, NXT Women's Championship, Tag Team Championship, and then the NXT North American Championship is also on the line this evening. Out in Phoenix, Arizona at the Talking Stick Resort Arena. Now, tomorrow night, the WWE will have the Royal Rumble. Chase Field, also in Phoenix, Arizona, but Chase Field is a baseball stadium home of the MLB's Arizona Diamondbacks. Chat, questions, and comments, greatly appreciated. I see those coming on through. I'll get to those here in a second. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on social media if you guys haven't done so already. Links in the description below. Hit the thumbs up button as well. Share this. Chat, questions, and comments, greatly appreciated, like I said. But we got NXT TakeOver Phoenix coming up here in about, like I said, 15-20 minutes. The pre-show is still going on. It is on, I believe, the WWE's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels as well. Currently, there is no matches on the pre-show, but I said in my predictions this past week, WWE always likes to surprise us every now and then. And with it being Royal Rumble weekend, who the hell knows what will happen. Yeah, about 18 minutes there, it says on the countdown clock. And now they're going to show the video package, the promo for the NXT Women's Championship. Shayna Baszler will defend versus Bianca Belair. So let me know in the chat, guys, I guess, who you guys are picking here tonight at TakeOver Phoenix. Like I said, 5 matches, 4 championship. The one match that is not a championship match, Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno. So that should be a very exciting match. This is actually the second match between the two of them. And this is actually the first, second match on a TakeOver event, TakeOver card. This is actually the first TakeOver event since NXT TakeOver War Games the night before Survivor Series back right before Thanksgiving, back November 2018. Seems like forever ago, but it was only 3 months ago. But that match between Riddle and Ohno was only about a couple seconds long. And Matt Riddle won. Now, Chris Hero, Cassius Ohno in the WWE in his second stint in NXT, has been getting over as of late on NXT TV on the WWE Network, if you guys haven't been keeping up on that as of late. But I think because of that, I think Matt Riddle will win here tonight, because whoever going into a pay-per-view, and technically this is a pay-per-view, it's on the WWE Network, only $9.99 a month. If you guys haven't subscribed already, highly recommend doing so. I've had the network for almost 4 years now, I believe. I got it about a year after it came out, so I would highly recommend getting the network, as I was saying there. But normally going into a pay-per-view, whoever has the most momentum, whoever they're facing, normally wins. I don't care who it is, what pay-per-view it is, where the event's being held at. I don't care about any of that. That's just how it normally goes. So I think Matt Riddle will win. As I look at my notes here for the other matches, as I said, Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, NXT Women's Championship. They're actually showing the promo video package for that now as I speak. So going back to Evolution there, back at the end of October, that's really where the Baszler-Belair feud began. But Baszler-Belair, NXT Women's Championship, the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and Roderick Strong versus the War Raiders, War Machine. So you got Red Dragon versus War Machine tonight at NXT TakeOver Phoenix. Adam Cole and Bobby Fish will more than likely just be ringside. They won't compete in this match because the tag team championships are on O'Reilly and Roderick Strong at the moment, because Adam Cole, mainly just a singles guy, and then Bobby Fish still a little injured from last spring. He has wrestled. He has come back and wrestled since, but he's still injured there a little bit. He was actually just on the pre-show here a moment ago with Charlie Caruso, Sam Roberts, and Pat McAfee. He was at the announce table there, and he had a bell because they're actually giving out the NXT awards. This is the big dog that joins us. I'll get to him later on in the evening, but the NXT awards for 2018 are being awarded here this evening. Tommaso Ciampa, the NXT Men's Superstar of the Year, Kairi Sane, the Women's, and then the Undisputed Era, the 2018 Tag Team of the Year in NXT. So Bobby Fish was there with the bell, dinging that a couple times. But we got Undisputed Era War Raiders NXT Tag Team Championships, and then Ricochet versus Johnny Gargano for the NXT North American Championship, and then the main event, more than likely, will be the NXT Championship between Tommaso Ciampa and Aleister Black. So yeah, like I said, let me know in the chat, guys, who you're picking to win here tonight. Like I said, like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Hit the little thumbs up button. Share this live reaction stream with WWE NXT TakeOver Phoenix, and chat questions and comments greatly appreciated. So about 14 minutes away now from the start of the main card for NXT TakeOver Phoenix here this evening. So 4 p.m. local time out west in Phoenix, Arizona. And then, like I said, the Royal Rumble will be tomorrow night, and I'll be live right here on YouTube doing live reactions, play-by-play of that as well. So be sure to tune back in tomorrow for the Royal Rumble. We'll also catch the tail end of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl before the Royal Rumble event begins. So stay tuned. About 13 minutes away from the start of NXT TakeOver Phoenix.
We're wasting a match. Bianca Belair is a great athlete. I would love to see this match on NXT TV. Put her on NXT TV. She'll be champion one day. But you know what day she won't be champion?
Tonight.
Today she's not ready.
I don't get why people like Bianca Belair either. I just don't.
You're doing the company thing, but you don't think that Bianca Belair is going to win.
I agree with Sam Roberts on that. The last professional broadcaster, as he calls himself. And then Pat McAfee is also there on the pre-show kickoff panel, former NFL player for the Indianapolis Colts. So now it looks like they're going to show a video package for the NXT Championship between Ciampa and Black. Overall competitor now of the year 2018 down in NXT. Winner is surprisingly, in my opinion, Kairi Sane. She just won her second award here tonight. The Women's Superstar of the Year in 2018 for NXT. And then now the overall competitor of the year. She's very underrated. She's a very, very good wrestler.
I'm so honored to be here.
She says she's honored to be here. Can't thank us enough.
You being in the ring is what is so awesome, and the NXT
Her English,
absolutely
her being a
2 awards for female
Japanese wrestler,
overall competitor of the year.
her English has been getting so much better since when she came to NXT a couple years ago.
Next for you in
Her, Asuka, you have Io Shirai, also done in NXT.
and then
Um,
2019, I will be the NXT women.
Trying to think who else.
Again, I promise. All right, I love that.
I mean, you got Shinsuke Nakamura, Hideo Itami. They just signed, oh shit, what's his name? Um, They just signed somebody else as well. He's coming over from Japan. I totally forget. If you guys know, let me know, either in the comments or the chat.
Correction error real quick. Earlier on in the panel, I believe we said that Adam Cole was going to be defending the tag team title tonight. Of course, it'll be Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly
Yeah,
from the Undisputed Era.
yeah, Red Dragon versus War Machine tonight at NXT TakeOver Phoenix. O'Reilly and Strong versus Hanson and Rowe.
In touch out here, I wanted to just smile and be happy for her. She's so amazing. So obviously stars are merging.
Those superstars that I just talked about, though, the women in NXT, well, Asuka's up on the main roster. She's a SmackDown Women's Champion. But Kairi Sane, Io Shirai, basically probably half of the rest of the women in NXT, they'll be in the second annual women's Royal Rumble match tomorrow at the Royal Rumble event. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that. See who's going to debut or surprise us tomorrow. They're actually showing a promo for the men's match, as there's about 20 or so superstars already announced for that. Same with the women. But with the Royal Rumble, it's always, there's always a lot of surprises. Who's going to come out next. That's why, people count down when the 10-second clock appears. WWE Championship match tomorrow night as well with Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. And I'll talk more about the Rumble probably later on tonight, or if not tonight, obviously tomorrow for the Royal Rumble event, because we'll have a lot of time to discuss all of this. But we got NXT TakeOver Phoenix coming up here within the next 5 minutes. It's always free for new subscribers. It doesn't kick in until you're a subscriber for at least a month. There's Aleister Black wearing all black, looking like the man in black himself, Johnny Cash, walking into the arena for this TakeOver event here tonight, and he'll be in the NXT Championship match versus Tommaso Ciampa. Like I said, more than likely that's going to be the main event. I would be surprised if something else was, but we'll have to find out and see. I'm thinking at least 2.5 hours for this event, potentially 3.5. NXT, it varies every now and then. They did this past year, I believe it was with the Chicago TakeOver event, the night before the Money in the Bank pay-per-view back in June. I believe that's when they decided to move up from now on, all the pay-per-views, NXT and the WWE up on the main roster, move them up instead of starting at 8 o'clock to have them start at 7 o'clock. So it will be starting here at 7, about 5 minutes away, like I said. And it really just depends on how many matches are on the card. There's 5 tonight. There's normally about 4 or 5 for TakeOver events. but with all the video packages, all the entrances, everything that they promote for the main roster pay-per-view the next night, being Royal Rumble tomorrow, this time around, it like I said, it just depends. I'm thinking at least 2.5. We could go to the 10 o'clock hour, though. It could be 3 hours, maybe 3.5. We'll have to find out and see. But just stay tuned. If you guys are just tuning in and joining, like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Hit the thumbs up button. Share this live reaction stream of WWE NXT TakeOver Phoenix. And chat questions and comments. Greatly appreciated. So, live reactions, play-by-play of WWE NXT TakeOver Phoenix will be coming up here very, very shortly. Like I said, about 5 minutes away from the start of the main card here this evening.
Black has been targeting Ciampa since last July. Tonight, he finally gets his hands on him.
I think the big thing with Aleister Black is this is like a road to redemption for old Cuzzy from the Dutch Destroyer land. You gotta remember, he was on top of the mountain here at NXT. Was the championship.
You don't remember where he's from?
No clue. Couldn't even guess. I think it's Amsterdam.
That's right.
Yeah, I have no idea. But he was the champion, and then a little squirmish that he wasn't even involved in. Gets involved. He loses the championship. Then he catches a two-piece Tuesday in the parking lot. He's out for a while. Now he's back in the game, and I think it's bad news for the Angry Dwarf, the man who's been the champion for 184 days. Tommaso Ciampa is running into a buzzsaw that is the Dutch Destroyer, Aleister Black, and tonight could be the night that Aleister Black regains his title of being the guy on top of the mountain. He ain't no toothless tiger, Sam. He ain't no toothless tiger.
No, I've heard that about him. I'm super excited about this match because you're right. Everything you just said about Aleister Black is 100% right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, let's look at who, in the last year, Tommaso Ciampa has become. This is a guy who, I mean, fans were aware of Tommaso Ciampa for a long time. He had a whole career outside of WWE. If you go on WWE Network, you can find him on old episodes of Velocity trying to get his foot in the door. When he showed up to NXT,
Free to new subscribers.
it was without fanfare. Nobody thought that this guy would be the NXT champion, and they certainly didn't think that he was going to hold it for 184 days.
I get it, and now he's obsessed with Bodie. I mean,
But it's more than obsessed. You look at this guy, and the top 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 things in his life are the NXT Championship. He just got an award, the year-end awards. He turned down the year-end awards because he wants all his love, by the way, to go to the championship.
I like awards. He should have taken that. He's going to regret it down the road. You have that up in the office.
Yeah.
But remember that Aleister Black can hit that little pirouette fade to black. He can land that kick in a keyhole, and that's all it takes is one of those, and we got a whole new NXT champion right here in Talking Stick Resort Arena in Phoenix, Arizona.
But Ciampa brings up a great point that even when Aleister Black was champion, it was Ciampa and Gargano that were the main event of the show.
I mean, that's quite a low blow to the Dutch Destroyer. That guy brings nothing but luck electricity, and I think he's going to do it this evening.
All right,
The guy
guys.
also has,
All right, guys.
remember,
Well, that's one thing that we want to talk about. Well, as we wrap up this discussion, we do know that Black has been calling Ciampa a puppet master. Tonight, we're truly going to find out if he's coming in with a strategy to retain that title. All right, guys. It is time to head on over to WWEnetwork.com. Sign up, get a whole month free. That includes TakeOver tonight, Royal Rumble tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the installment to the road to WrestleMania. Let's get going. Enjoy TakeOver tonight.
NXT, NXT, NXT. Then, now, forever. Welcome to Gridiron Ring Live right here on YouTube for live reactions, play-by-play of WWE NXT TakeOver Phoenix. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. The little thumbs up button, chat questions and comments. Greatly appreciated. Here's your opening promo, opening video package. NXT, 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 NXT.
I'm going to take the North American Championship and prepare to take over. I'm going to take it.
I got plenty vision when it comes to that NXT Women's Championship.
There's Maranello, Nigel McGuinness, and Percy Watson. They are ringside at the announce table. Going to be announcing tonight's TakeOver event. They got the house show barricade set up behind them. Don't know if that's like that the whole way around or not. It looks like that is the case. Spanish announce commentating team also there ringside. What the hell's this? Have somewhat of a Undertaker themed entrance. Now we get Viking-like characters coming out. The NXT Tag Team Championship match will kick off the show here this evening. Here come the War Raiders. This is a cool entrance. Very cool entrance. If they're going all out for their damn entrance, they'll win probably. Smoke filling the entrance. Some weird Viking music. Hear the war chants from the crowd. And here come Hanson and Rowe. War Machine, War Raiders, and WWE NXT. So yeah, the NXT Tag Team Championships will kick off the show. Sick entrance. And the bell rings. So Caleb Braxton, your ring announcer. And Hanson and Rowe make their way down the ramp towards the ring. And yeah, the entire barricade is house show barricade. Not a normal pay-per-view, not a normal Raw or SmackDown or NXT. So that's surprising a little bit. They probably needed it though, to have more room for a barricade at Chase Field for the Rumble tomorrow night, with that being held at a baseball stadium. Something different though, you know, it just gives you that feel. Shock the system. Dun 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 Play guitar there, O'Reilly. So Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly. Bobby Fish came out, but he went back. So he's not out there ringside. Adam Cole is not either, which is very surprising. But they make their way down to the ring. So we got the War Raiders, War Machine, Hanson and Rowe, versus the Undisputed Era, Red Dragon, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong. Bobby Fish still not wrestling a whole lot due to his injury last spring, as I said earlier. So NXT Tag Team Championships are on the line here tonight to kick off NXT TakeOver Phoenix. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for watching my live reactions play-by-play of WWE NXT TakeOver Phoenix. Will be live once again tomorrow night for the Royal Rumble, so be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Hit the little thumbs up button, share this live reaction stream, and chat questions and comments. Greatly appreciated. So the bell rings, and Strong and O'Reilly go right after Hanson and Rowe. So drop kick by Roderick Strong. They still got their t-shirts on. They have taken advantage here early on, but 2 clotheslines there. Now another clothesline ringside. Now Hanson's going to get thrown by Rowe on top of Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly ringside. So now the War Raiders are in full control. They have the advantage. Roderick Strong with a move, backfires. Tag. Rowe is now the legal man for the War Raiders. Knee drop kick on Roderick Strong. Now a pin, 1, 2, kick out. Another tag. Here comes Kyle O'Reilly. Now Undisputed Era in full control. Now Rowe just got speared through Hanson by Roderick Strong. Kyle O'Reilly tags himself in. He's the legal man now for the Undisputed Era. Unfortunately, guys, I cannot show the event due to copyright, but thanks for tuning in and watching. So thanks for watching my live reactions play-by-play of this TakeOver Phoenix event. Kyle O'Reilly is the legal man for Undisputed Era, and Hanson is the legal man for the War Raiders. Now Roderick Strong tags himself in. A couple kicks to the chest and a couple chops as well. Strong trying to get Hanson up in the air. Now Kyle O'Reilly tags himself in. So Roderick Strong gets out. O'Reilly has Hanson in a headlock. Right in the middle of the Undisputed Era's corner, in the middle of the ring.
O'Reilly with a fantastic submission background, able to control a larger opponent, not dissimilar to Hoist Gracie in the early days of MMA.
O'Reilly still has Hanson in a headlock. He's trying to get out of it though. Now he picks him up, walks over to Rowe, tags himself in, clothesline on Roderick Strong. Another one on Strong and then O'Reilly. Another one on O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly with a haymaker. Rowe doesn't move whatsoever. Now Rowe just threw Strong into O'Reilly. Powerbombed him into him. Roderick Strong went for a drop kick through the ropes ringside, misses. O'Reilly ends up taking Rowe out. Now Hanson, suicide dive, completely misses. Roderick Strong moved out of the way. All competitors, well, now minus Kyle O'Reilly and Rowe, are outside the ring because they just made their way back into the ring. NXT chants going on. O'Reilly just got choke slammed. Clothesline on Roderick Strong. O'Reilly goes for a chop block on the left knee of Rowe. Raymond Rowe.
He said it's a tag team match, but after Rowe took that spill to the outside, it may as well be a handicap match at this juncture, and that's exactly the way the Undisputed Era needs to achieve. Oh my God.
Kyle O'Reilly tags Roderick Strong in. Strong going for a cover now, it looks like, after a backbreaker. 1-2 kick out. O'Reilly gets tagged back in.
Now as this match starts to slow down a little bit, that methodical style of the Undisputed Era.
Oh my God.
Driving that top rope into the midsection, into
O'Reilly, legal man for the Undisputed Era, in control of Rowe from War Raiders. Knee to the midsection. Undisputed chants for the Undisputed Era. They were named the best tag team in NXT in the year 2018. Strong gets tagged in. Rowe had O'Reilly in another backbreaker from Roderick Strong to Raymond Rowe. Pin, 1-2 kick out. Had him in a triangle power bomb, and somehow O'Reilly tagged out of it and got out of it, and backbreaker from Strong, cover, 1-2 kick out. As I said, O'Reilly gets tagged back in. Haven't heard from Hanson in a little while. There he is. He's looking to tag himself back in. Rose trying to make his way over. O'Reilly in control of him though. Strong comes over. Tries to take out Hanson. Now Undisputed Era. Perfect heel move there. Get the ref involved. Have him look after Hanson. Then they take advantage of beating up Rowe. Tag. Strong's back in the match now. He's a legal man. Just hasn't made his way into the match. Now a suplex from Rowe. O'Reilly into Strong. Now O'Reilly and Strong both ringside. Rowe looking for the tag. Going to try to make his way back over to find Hanson to tag out and tag him in. O'Reilly takes Hanson out now. Hanson, oh my God, he just got drop kicked through the middle of the ropes from Roderick Strong. And a drop kick in the middle of the ring from Roderick Strong to Rowe. 1-2 kick out. Very, very close. 2 count. Look at this drop kick. Boom. Right to his left shoulder. And then a drop kick to Rowe in the middle of the ring. O'Reilly gets tagged back in. Now Rowe in control of O'Reilly. O'Reilly, a couple kicks and some punches as well. Now a kick back and forth with Rowe and O'Reilly. A knee to the face, both men now down. Getting a standing O from the crowd. All right, hot tags. Roderick Strong in along with Hanson from War Raiders. War Raiders in control. Some punches. Oh my God.
Cross-body by Hanson, deceptively quick and agile for a man his size.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. War, 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 war.
Looks like he needs to be on 205 Live with moves like that. As the chants of war ring out, we take a look at the incredible power followed up by the agility. Wow! Look at the one-man wrecking crew go to work.
Now going corner to corner. Hanson is on both Strong and O'Reilly, and then O'Reilly comes up, ends up kicking Strong in the face. Strong still the legal man. Cover 1, 2, kick out. War Raiders that close to becoming the new NXT Tag Team Champions.
NXT Tag Team Championship could change hands here tonight. That's the key, though, Percy. They have to keep that gas pedal pushed down. And the longer this match goes, the tougher it's going to be for these big men.
Here's some undisputed and war chants going on. Some kicks there from Roderick Strong. Hanson, nope. Clothesline, both men down in the middle of the ring. Double clothesline. Both Rowe and O'Reilly trying to get the hot tag. O'Reilly's tagged in. Along is Raymond Rowe. O'Reilly going for the legs. Now a kick to the left knee. Haymaker. Roderick Strong. Now a kick. O'Reilly. Back and forth with all these guys. Oh my God. Suicide dive from Hanson to Roderick Strong. 1, 2, kick out in the middle of the ring. O'Reilly kicks out. NXT chants. NXT, NXT, NXT. Hanson tags himself in. Now Hanson going for a frog splash on O'Reilly. 1, 2, Strong breaks it up. Rowe shoves O'Reilly out of the ring. Hanson still a legal man for the War Raiders, as is Kyle O'Reilly for the Undisputed Era. Now Strong in. Gets thrown out once again. Kyle O'Reilly gets out of it. Strong going after Rowe now ringside. Now he climbs up. Hanson still in the corner. Superplex. Here we go. There you go. Converts. Kyle O'Reilly. Frog splash. Diving knee. Actually 1, 2. Hanson kicks out. Oh my God. Now Strong and Rowe there on the ring apron. Something's going to happen here. Got some more NXT chants. This is awesome chants now going on. And it is. What a way to kick off NXT TakeOver Phoenix here tonight.
This is awesome, and it's only the beginning of NXT TakeOver Phoenix. A heated
O'Reilly tags in Roderick Strong.
tag has made Strong the legal man.
But guys, what do you think is going on with my
Hanson legal for War Raiders. Strong Olympic Slam. Got that from Kurt Angle. Cover 1, 2, kick out.
Hanson has enough to
Oh my
kick
God. Fight forever chants going on. Let them fight forever. Adam Cole or Bobby Fish will probably come out and help the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole will probably get involved in the North American or maybe the NXT Championship match as well. Cover 1, 2, kick out once again. Wow.
Have we ever seen anyone kick out at the high-low since the Undisputed Era became NXT Tag Team Champions?
I don't think so, no.
Everybody they have hit with that.
Save for a spot of T-title reign by Mustache Mountain. Undisputed Era dominated the tag team division, and that is why they are the 2018 Tag Team of the Year in NXT. Oh my goodness, Hanson.
Hanson going for a double choke slam. Undisputed Era gets out of it. He moves. Now Hanson, oh my God. Yeah, what the hell was that? Tag Raymond Rowe in. They got Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly. My God. A power slam, power bomb combo, says Mauro Ranallo. Cover 1, 2, 3. War Raiders are your new NXT Tag Team Champions. Wow. Wow. What a way to kick off TakeOver Phoenix. They might be coming up, to be honest with you, the Undisputed Era. I don't think it'd be like this week on Raw or SmackDown. They might be one of the call-ups right after WrestleMania. But they could keep them in NXT once again and then have them have this feud with the War Raiders, Red Dragon, War Machine in the Ring of Honor days. Have that go on for a while. Have Adam Cole become the NXT tag team, or have Adam Cole become the NXT champion. Have the Undisputed Era, whether it be Strong and O'Reilly, Strong and Fish and O'Reilly, as it should be your NXT tag team champions. You know, who knows, but War Raiders, your new NXT tag team champions. Hanson and Rowe. What a way to kick off TakeOver Phoenix. Still got 4 matches. They cut to black, go to a video package, a promo for the Royal Rumble tomorrow night. Same video package we've seen on Raw and SmackDown the past couple weeks, as the Royal Rumble, as we all know, is the official start to the road to WrestleMania. So we'll have tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble at Chase Field, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks in the Major League Baseball. We'll have 2 Royal Rumble matches, a men's and a women's. We'll have the WWE Championship on the line, along with the Universal Championship, a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. As I look at my notes, a couple other matches. Both Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships will be on the line. The Cruiserweight Championship. What else? The United States Championship on the line tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. No Intercontinental and no Raw Tag Team Championship match tomorrow, unless they make an announcement from now until the kickoff or end of the event tomorrow. So we see Pete Dunne and Tony Storm now ringside, as they are the United Kingdom NXT UK and NXT UK Women's Champions. Looks like we'll have the NXT North American Championship match coming up next, as we see Ricochet, the one and only Ricochet, backstage getting warmed up. No, we're going to have Matt Riddle and Cassius Ohno, the only singles match on the card here tonight that's not for a championship. So the Broski, Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno, formerly known as Chris Hero. So they cut to a video package for this Ohno Riddle match that will be coming up next, right here on WWE NXT TakeOver Phoenix. I'm gonna have to thank you for those chat questions and comments, guys. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. I know other people who have, watched. I know they have. I just haven't got the chance. So I'll have to try to remember to look that up. Keith Lee could very well get involved in this match. Maybe they set up a feud for Riddle moving forward as well. Maybe have someone get involved, to screw him over, whatever the case may be. I'm trying to think who would potentially do that. I know Keith Lee's been with Ohno, and they're somewhat friends. So maybe he comes out and helps them and then, turns on him or something. Who knows? I do not. I do not. Probably about 15,000, I would say, because they're in the regular arena, the Talking Stick Resort Arena out in Phoenix, home of the Phoenix Suns in the NBA, and then I believe the Arizona Coyotes play there as well in the NHL. So probably about 15,000, I would say. But they have not given a attendance so far. The event just started a half hour ago. So we've only had one match happen. The second match will be coming up here very shortly. Bro, I don't know why people like Matt Riddle, but oh well. He's making his way down to the ring as his entrance is playing. Bro, bro, bro chants from the crowd. I don't get why people like him. I just don't. This is the main card. There's only 5 matches. It's NXT TakeOver Phoenix. There's only 5 matches. We're one match down. The second one coming up here next. Ohno and Riddle. But then the other matches, Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, Ricochet versus Johnny Gargano, and then Tommaso Ciampa versus Aleister Black, which will more than likely be the main event for the NXT Championship. So Baszler, Belair for the NXT Women's Championship. Ricochet versus Johnny Gargano for the NXT North American Championship. Ciampa, Black NXT Championship. Riddle, Ono coming up here next. And then to kick off the show, the Undisputed Era and War Raiders went toe-to-toe for the NXT Tag Team Championships. And the War Raiders, War Machine, they successfully defeated the Undisputed Era and became the NXT Tag Team Champions for the first time. Yes and no, but not really. Keith Lee is a big guy. I mean, Big Show's still a big guy. Kane and The Undertaker are tall. They're still big guys. Bell rings for this Matt Riddle Cassius Ohno match. Riddle, he wrestles with no shoes, no boots. He wrestles barefoot. So he's wearing his trunks. And then Ohno wearing his basketball jersey that he normally dons with a 0 on the back for Ohno. Riddle getting involved with the crowd. Ohno wearing Phoenix Suns colors as well, the purple and orange. Riddle in control here with a couple knees. Riddle was actually jacked, to be honest with you. Cassius Ohno is a big guy. Cassius Ohno and Kevin Owens are the two. My God. Ohno and Owens are like the two superstars the WWE has. They're not typical, jacked to the T. They don't look like, wrestlers who are, oh my God, what the hell? They're just average looking wrestlers. They're not, somebody or a superstar who would have been, my God. Ohno had Riddle's head inside the ring apron and stomped on him. Genius move, says Nigel McGuinness.
Covering up the face of the original Grosso. That will had no way of protecting himself.
Cassius Ohno used a low blow to defeat Matt Riddle. Throw Keith Lee in.
Cover 1-2 kick out. That was after a leg drop. They're not going back to this, trying to explain it the best way I can. I cannot show the event, so I'm sorry, guys. Cannot show due to copyright, but thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. So Ohno in control, in the middle of the ring. Ohno's about what? 250, 260 probably, if not a little bit bigger. But him and Owens, like, they're not your typical WWE superstars. Like, they're not somebody you would, carve out of or make a monument out of, and get all the details, all fine and dandy, and make sure they have a six-pack and they're jacked and all this other stuff. Like, and now Owens, when he comes back maybe tomorrow, yeah, he has lost some weight, but like, I'm trying to think the best way to explain it, but we'll get back to it later on. Nowadays, no. I mean, Mauro Ranallo ringside, he's a damn good announcer. He's not a backstage guy, but Morrow's good, yeah.
Ono put Riddle in a quiet place with that shot.
Trying to think of other big guys.
When Ono ambushed Riddle on NXT TV,
Um,
asking him if he remembers.
I mean, Bobby Lashley's jacked. He's a big guy. Samoa Joe.
Deja vu all over again from Matt.
No.
Ono
No.
utilizing the cravat to set up
No. Not that I can think of, no. Not in the WWE. No. Well, I mean, Rusev. I mean, he's Bulgarian. Jinder Mahal, he's Indian. That's probably close you're gonna get. I mean, Mustafa Ali, and then they have somebody else down in NXT as well. Walter's a big guy too. He's over in NXT UK. Riddle bleeding a little bit from the mouth. Both superstars back in the middle of the ring. Headlock. Riddle looking like a monkey on the back of Ono. Ono grabs the rope. Kick to the wrist. Suplex coming from Matt Riddle and Cassius Ono. Now Ono just stomps and now squishes his foot on Riddle's foot. As I said earlier, Riddle does not wear shoes or boots or anything like that. He wrestles barefoot. Not a lot of people do that anymore. Suplex though coming. Oh my God. Cover 1, 2, kick out by Cassius Ono.
Incredible show of strength by the original Bro.
I can only imagine that adrenaline has to be
No clue who the hell you're talking about.
to be able to hit that German suplex with a bridge.
Bro chants going on.
Looking for his third consecutive victory against Cassius Ono. Delivers
Some it kicks, yes kicks, middle of the ring from Matt Riddle to Cassius Ono.
But Ono looking for this single leg ankle pick.
Oh, remember, he stomped on that.
Now Ono going after the toes. Now biting Matt Riddle's big toe on his right foot. Now a knee to the face of Matt Riddle. God.
What he was doing what he needed to do.
Now a powerbomb coming. Riddle trying to get out of it. Powerbomb, middle of the ring, cover 1, 2, kick out by Matt Riddle.
Broke his losing streak at TakeOver.
Trying to think other big, like very, very big guys. I mean, the War Raiders are big guys. Hanson and Rowe. Lesnar, what, he's 6'3", 260. My God. Cover 1, 2, kick out by Matt Riddle after a moonsault from Cassius Ono.
So perfectly didn't get all of his body weight across the chest there of Matt Riddle as we take another look. An incredible feat of agility nonetheless. But look where Ono
How the hell can he do that?
Matt Riddle, nonetheless, a deep hook on the pinfall to make sure Matt Riddle expended some more energy.
War Raiders. Did I say Road Warriors? No. I don't think I did. I might have. War Raiders. Ono going for a... Well, he changed it into a boot. Now a senton bomb, Miller ring. Another one. Riddle somehow reverses it. Has Ono in a headlock, center of the ring. He's going to try to make him go to sleep. They're rolling around. Ono's got the bottom rope.
To the bottom rope, remember, it was Riddle who vanquished Ono the last time with his patented submission. Now the stomping away on Cassius Ono.
Riddle, some kicks and stomps to the head, neck, and upper back of
Women's champion Shayna,
Cassius Ono.
also known for pulling off
Sergeant Slaughter hasn't been around, and good God, well, he hasn't been relevant in at least 20, 25 years, if not a little longer. He's made some guest appearances every now and then since then, but it hasn't been seen in probably a couple years, probably at least 5, 8 years. Ono went for a fist, try to make do, try to make peace. Riddle is going to town, and Cassius Ono taps out. So Matt Riddle just defeated Cassius Ono. A lot happened there late. Bro chants from the crowd. I don't know who the hell you're talking about. Yeah, Ono went to make peace, and then Riddle just knee to the face, suplex. Oh my God. I wouldn't be surprised he did something bad to his neck. It looked like he broke his neck, and then Riddle just went to town, haymaker after haymaker, and Ono tapped out. So, like I said, Matt Riddle defeats Cassius Ono here tonight at NXT TakeOver Phoenix. Killer Kowalski's a name to remember, that's for sure, yeah. Road Warriors. No, that name's not ringing a bell. Whether they're real or not, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about there, and then the other one I realized, or I didn't know what you're talking about with that one either, so. I might have said Road Warriors, but I don't think I did, but. WrestleMania! Oh, they're going to have a documentary tonight after this NXT TakeOver Phoenix event. I believe it is on Page, if I'm not mistaken. And then tomorrow night, they're going to have a WWE 24 on WrestleMania 34 from last year. And now they're actually showing this video package, this promo for the WWE Network, everything coming up on the network within the next couple months from now until WrestleMania 35. So Elimination Chamber and Fastlane, and then WrestleMania 35. Sunday, Evolution, might be early. No, they're just showing all the logos for all the pay-per-views this past year. Okay. So, Elimination Chamber will be Sunday, February 17th. Fastlane, Sunday, March 10th. And then the next TakeOver event will be Friday. They moved it back to a Friday with the Hall of Fame taking place on a Saturday once again. Friday, April 5th, WWE NXT TakeOver New York. And then WrestleMania 35, Sunday, April 7th. So, Tommaso Ciampa warming up backstage, looking at his NXT Championship. I would think the Women's Championship match is coming up next. Shayna Baszler and Bianca Belair. Now we cut to a car backstage. Door opens. Okay. And there's the Velveteen Dream. Two women get out of the car before him, and then Dream gets out wearing a long sleeve red shirt, a red hat, some earrings. Really turning into the Godfather of WWE 2019. Next Saturday on the WWE Network, WWE Worlds Collide. It is actually already predetermined. They actually had this earlier today. They taped it. They'll air it next week. Yeah, it'll have superstars from 205 Live, NXT, and NXT UK go at it. So that'll be interesting. I might have to watch that. Ricochet and Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship. That is coming up next. So that'll be a good match, hopefully. And then the women's and then the men's NXT championship matches will be the and then main event. So they're going to show the video package for Ricochet, Johnny Gargano. Keep those chat questions and comments coming, guys. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Road Warriors, Road Warriors, Road Warriors. Why am I drawing a blank on the Road Warriors? I know wrestling, believe me. Why am I drawing a blank on the Road Warriors? They looked like Kiss on steroids, makeup, Thunderdome attire. Oh shit. Why am I drawing a blank on that? I'll have to think about that some more. Why can I not think about that? Road Warriors. It's just not. Right now, at least. Any other time, of course, I would know, but. Right, Road Warriors. The Iron Sheik, yeah. The Road Warriors. Road Warriors. Oh, the Road Warriors. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. I don't know why it took me this long to figure them out. I'll say that. Yeah, it had Laurinaitis. James Laurinaitis, his dad. He was one of them. And then... shit. I'm trying to think of the other guy now. If it's not one thing, it's another. Why can I not think about the Road Warriors tonight? Yeah. That doesn't mean James Laurinaitis' dad wasn't, or he wasn't born yet, or whatever the case may be. That's what I'm trying to... I know one of them is a Laurinaitis. I'm trying to think of the other guy. And this is without looking it up. I'm trying to really think. Might have to go to the extent of looking it up, because I can't think. They're still showing the video package for Ricochet Gargano. Road Warriors. Laurinaitis and... screw it. I'm going to look it up. And here comes Johnny Gargano. I don't get why people like him either, but oh well. He's 50, he's early 50s. 52, 53, I'd say. He's still around, yeah. Not as much as what he was even just 8-10 years ago. Because up to that point, he was still, you know, working a full schedule. Normally now, he just comes around for a WrestleMania match. Some other events they might bring him in for, just you know, to promote, you know, get ticket sales up, whatever the case may be. I'm trying to think of the last time he was on TV. Well, it would have been for SmackDown 1000 back in October. And that was just for, what, maybe a couple minutes. Now here comes the one and only Ricochet, donning the NXT North American Championship. He's defending that here in this match coming up versus Johnny Gargano. He's decked out in a red hoodie. Well, Randy the Hitman Savage was never a superstar. You got two superstars combined there. There's Bret the Hitman Hart and Randy the Macho Man Savage. So, yeah, but Savage Macho Man did die. Yes. Hitman still kicking. Now, Owen Hart, Bret's brother, he did die back, what was that, late 1998, 99, early 2000. Had a broken neck. Got a broken neck in a match and died. Yeah, Macho Man. Macho Man, yeah. Look up the Road Warriors. I know I'm gonna... Yeah. Hawk and Animal. That's right. Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors, yeah. You're right. Animal was Laurinaitis, James Laurinaitis' dad. Joe Laurinaitis is Johnny Laurinaitis' brother, Johnny Ace. I don't know if you remember him. He's a backstage guy now in WWE, and he's actually married to the Bella Twins' mom. So Road Warrior Animal. Yeah, has 3 kids, one of them being James Laurinaitis, played for Ohio State, played for the Rams and Saints in the NFL. Johnny Wrestling Ricochet chants going on as the bell rings for the NXT North American Championship. Both guys meet in the middle of the ring. Ricochet in control.
By Ricochet with the side wrist lock. Beautiful kick off by Gargano. Deep arm drag by Johnny Gargano is beautiful.
Cover 1-2 kick out.
And this is where Gargano is expected to have the edge on Ricochet. Again, goes into the
Another cover 1.
Oh, and remember Ricochet on the receiving end of that thunderous super.
Not really. No, he has his own podcast. That's basically what he does nowadays. Gargano wearing some desert-inspired wrestling trunks here tonight. Trying to figure out what the hell the back of them says. But they're yellow, red, and black. Ricochet wearing black and red tights. Gargano now has Ricochet in a headlock, middle of the ring. Yeah, another cover. Yeah, Hawk and Animal. So yeah, Animal. James Laurinaitis is the son of Animal, Road Warrior Animal. And then the other guys, yeah, so Joe Laurinaitis, and then the other guy, Hawk, Road Warrior Hawk. That's Michael Hegstrand, his real name. He went by Hawk. He's actually dead. He died. He died. He had a heart attack. He was only 46 years old. Another cover 1. Ricochet rolls through all that. Standing ovation from the crowd. Gargano trying to do everything he can. Ricochet keeps getting out of it. NXT chance. Yes, I believe he died within the past couple years. Yeah. Ricochet extends his hand, asks Gargano what Johnny is he going to get tonight. Ricochet always has the established 1988 on the back of his trunks. That's the year he was born. So said he's wearing red and black trunks, and then okay, Gargano's trunks, they say the Journey, and it has TakeOver written on his ass. He's wearing, as I said, red, yellow, and black trunks. Desert inspired, desert themed wrestling attire tonight. Drop kick after head scissors by Ricochet. Now he's going to try to fly. Nope. My God. Well, either Lesnar or Daniel Bryan, because those two are the two champions at the moment. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. The link's in the description below.
Telling us he's never called himself Mr. TakeOver. He's never asked to be called that either. However, the NXT universe may have other plans. After all, became North American champion at TakeOver. Dethroning Adam Cole, and he almost got defanged there by that back elbow to the mouth by Johnny Gargano, who's now in a precarious position.
Ricochet now has Gargano here in the corner. Up top in the corner, Ricochet falls, goes for a right hand.
Rocks Johnny Gargano's whiskers, and again Ricochet going all the way to the top turnbuckle.
Oh my God.
Slips out from underneath and face first to the top turnbuckle.
Face
Ricochet crashes down and
Face first from Ricochet. He slipped and fell. Gargano moved out of the way. Ricochet face first on the top turnbuckle. Yeah. Not as many, but yeah.
Ricochet doing his best to block these
A lot of former football players, just not NFL. Normally when they go to wrestling, they don't make it in the NFL. But Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Lesnar went to wrestling first, but Titus O'Neil, he played at Florida under Urban Meyer. That's all I can think of at the moment. I know there's a couple more. But those are football players in general, just not NFL. Headlock. Ricochet trying to get out of it. Right hand.
reversal on the Irish whip. Ricochet sweeps out the leg of Johnny Gargano.
Gargano kicks him middle of the air.
Short-circuiting that high-impact offensive maneuver by Ricochet.
Neck breaker.
Driving the knee to the back of the neck into the cover.
1-2 kick out from Ricochet.
Interesting strategy there from Johnny Gargano. He was lying on his back, and I think it was Ricochet was trying for a moonsault. But a lot of times guys will lie in wait and then put their knees up at the last minute. Johnny Gargano didn't wait. He just kicked him out of the air.
Gargano is stretching Ricochet's body like it's silly putty, but now with the
How's it going?
looking for
Thanks for tuning in and joining.
maybe a modified
Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. If you haven't done so already, links in the description below. Hit the little thumbs up button. Share this. Do NCAA wrestlers ever go? Yes and no. I mean, there is Kurt Angle. I mean, he won a, well, he wrestled right up the road at Clarion. He won a gold medal in the Olympics in 1996 with a broken frickin' neck. Has been a wrestler ever since. And then Jason Jordan, he wrestled at Indiana. And then Chad Gable, he also wrestled in the Olympics back in 2012 in London. Chop from Gargano to Ricochet. I don't know who I'm picking yet. I don't. I don't know if I'm going to pick the Rams or the Patriots to win next Sunday in the Super Bowl. I don't. Do any wrestlers from Wisconsin go to WWE? Is that your question? Not that I can think of now. There might be somebody that, you know, is a well-known superstar, but I'm just might not know that he, you know, he's from Wisconsin or he wrestled at Wisconsin. Not that I can think of now. Yeah, but I don't know who I'm picking in the Super Bowl next week. I'm leaning towards the Rams because I don't want to see the Patriots win another one, but I haven't made up my mind yet. I guess we'll just have to subscribe and keep an eye out for my Super Bowl 53 prediction sometime next week. Yeah, so I don't know who I'm going to pick yet. It's either going to be the LA Rams or New England Patriots, so I'll tell you that. I'll be live right here on YouTube as well next Sunday for live reaction play of Super Bowl 53. Along with tomorrow, I'll be live right here on YouTube for the Royal Rumble, so be sure to tune back in. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. I think Finn Balor will defeat the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world, Brock Lesnar. I would like to see that, but I don't think he will, no. Let me think on that. Brainbuster 1-2 kick out from Johnny Gargano. I would like to see Finn win, yeah, but I don't think he's going to. I think they're going to have either Rollins, McIntyre, Strowman, maybe even Lashley take the Universal title off of Lesnar at WrestleMania. I want Ricochet to win this. I want him to retain. I like Trevor Mon. You don't see too many of those. Elbow to the side of the head from Ricochet to Johnny Gargano. Powerbomb 1-2 Gargano. Now has Ricochet in a crossface, middle of the ring. So a kick out there from Ricochet. Match is still going on if you're just tuning in. Any other previous sport guys who wrestle? None that I can think of off the top of my head. None that I can think of. If I had a list, or if I looked up the list of another cover 1-2 kick out, I'll look up the list of superstars. But if I had that list in front of me right now, I could give you a better answer. But just give me a minute. I'll have to think and I'll have to look. But none that I can think of off the top of my head. Any guys, any superstars that, you know, did something else before the WWE. Oh my God. Yeah, Roman Reigns is going to be in a Fast and the Furious spinoff with The Rock. My God. Ricochet just flew over the top rope, took out Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling as they call him. Gargano gets thrown back in the ring. Yeah and no. I mean, it's normally guys who have wrestled their entire life. That's all they've done. They either switch from football, Mamma Mia chants. That's Mauro Ranallo's famous catchphrase, Mamma Mia. So, I mean, every once in a while you'll get somebody who, God, moonsault, 1, 2, kick out. Normally, has there ever been an undefeated? Well, at WrestleMania, The Undertaker was for how long until he lost to Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. How long have I been watching WWE? WrestleMania 23 was the first year I can remember watching professional wrestling. So what was that? Winter of 2006-7, spring of 2007. So what, 10, 12 years? Yeah. I mean, Goldberg, WCW, they really went all in on that. They said he was undefeated and whatnot, and they just kept adding to it. But then he finally lost. But no, not really. I mean, Bruno Sammartino back in the day held the title for what, 7, 8 years in a row, but they finally lost it. So eventually you're gonna lose. So no, to answer your question. Yeah, normally it's just, oh my God, Ricochet somehow after all that is standing still. Standing ovation from the crowd now.
He runs right into another European uppercut. This time Ricochet ducks down. Oh, and Ricochet misses with a backflip kick. What a knee strike.
Super kick from Gargano. Suplex. Gargano rolls through. A kick. Normally it's, like I said, they have wrestled their entire life. They did something else and came to wrestling. Gargano has Ricochet in a crossface. Will Ricochet tap? I don't think so. No, he ain't gonna tap. He's getting out of it. Or they were college wrestlers and then they turned to professional wrestling. Oh my God. I'd have to think, and I'd have to look at a list. NXT chants from the crowd.
It has been absolutely incredible what these two superstars have given. And it speaks volumes about how prestigious
Ricochet going up top.
the North American titles of both these superstars.
Adam Cole was the inaugural North American champion.
Have you guys ever been to wrestling events?
Front of his life here is again Gargano rolling away.
Great ring presence from Johnny Gargano. He knew he was in danger. He knows at least for a second he's safer now.
I think Ricochet realizes he got Johnny Gargano exactly where he wants him.
But wait a second.
No.
I think Nick Gargano realized where he was on the apron. And the ball they won.
You live down under. Holy shit chance. Ricochet with a springboard. Cover, 1, 2, kick out. Oh my God. Yeah, I've been to an NFL game before. I've been to baseball. Never been. Yeah, I've been to high school wrestling. Never been to college wrestling. My God, shooting star press. Gargano reverses it, 1-2 kick out. Okay. I was just wondering. That's why I assumed you lived down under then if you went to Super Showdown back in October. I've never been to a golf event or a horse racing event. Well, professional horse racing, you know, like the Derby or the Belmont or the Preakness. I've been to other horse racing events. Been to a couple basketball games, never an NBA game though. College basketball. Yeah. Johnny wrestling, Ricochet chance. Gargano super kick. Ricochet now outside the ring on the floor. What time is it in Australia right now? Is it like noon on Sunday? You guys are like, what, 12, 14 hours ahead of us? 16? Gargano with a suicide dive. Ricochet catches him. And then reverse somehow. Gargano throwing Ricochet back in the ring. 12:16 p.m. on Sunday. Wow. So, my God, DDT. Cover. 1, 2, kick out. Oh, my God. Standing ovation. Rightfully so. Both superstars, Ricochet and Gargano, in the middle of the ring. I actually saw both these guys back last April at an NXT live event. Videos from that and the other NXT live event that I went to is actually the Flashback Friday for yesterday. A full match from the first ever NXT live event I attended. NXT Championship match, the full match. It was Andrade Cien Almas, Adam Cole, and Roderick Strong in a triple threat. Sat front row. Awesome. The videos from both those events and other wrestling events I've attended are right here on the YouTube channel. So go to the wrestling playlist. That'll be the easiest way to find it. Those videos are in that playlist. Go check those out. Gargano now ripping up the floor ringside. Maybe a DDT coming. 7:17 p.m. in Wisconsin. Yeah, you're in the central time zone, so you're an hour behind me. Hour behind the East Coast. It's about 5:18 out in Phoenix, where this event is taking place. This is awesome. You're damn right it's awesome. Ricochet with a quick roll-up 1-2 kick out. Super kick. Ricochet catches it. Clothesline. Ricochet going and go up top now. God. Super kick. Somehow Ricochet rolled that through. Now has Gargano in his own submission move. Ricochet's got Gargano middle of the ring. He can't go anywhere. He's got him in the Gargano escape. It's a crossface submission move, middle of the ring. Now Gargano crawling towards the bottom rope. He's got the bottom rope. Ref breaks the hold. I was surprised, but they needed something to really get people talking with that. So Finn Balor, Fergal Devitt, him coming out and having a match with him being from, Northern Ireland, it just made sense, I guess. I liked it, obviously. It was a good match. Ricochet gets thrown into the post in the corner, right behind the turnbuckles. They're standing on the ring apron closest to the announce table. Now, they're right above where Gargano pulled up the mat. DDT? No. My God. My God. Gargano. Oh my God, that had to hurt. Apparently, the Demon King is not going out tomorrow. Why is that? I heard the same thing. He said no. I don't know why. Jesus Christ, that had to hurt. Back first on the concrete.
He has to roll. Ricochet back into the ring.
Well, it's hard when you make assurances. Johnny Gargano said, I will be champion. And sometimes you have to take risks. And you have to make sacrifices. And you have to become a deeper, darker person to do that.
Gargano, excuse me, saying I win. DDT on Ricochet. Gargano going for a pin on Ricochet. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Gargano is your new NXT North American champion. Just defeated Ricochet. So, both title matches here tonight at TakeOver Phoenix. Both titles have changed hands. The Undisputed Era lost. Ricochet just lost. Still got 2 more matches though. NXT Women's Championship match. That'll be coming up next more than likely. And then Aleister Black and Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT Championship. Yes and no, but not really. I mean, Eddie's been dead for almost 15 years. Vicky's there every once in a while, but no one with the name is really working for the company now. Some people are happy about Gargano winning. I mean, I picked Ricochet, but it is what it is. I'm just trying to, think what they're going to do moving forward with all these guys. I don't really like him whatsoever. I don't get why people like him, to be honest with you. No offense to you or anything like that, but I just don't get why people like him. I don't. Gargano becomes the 3rd ever NXT North American champion. Adam Cole won the inaugural match at TakeOver New Orleans last year, the night before WrestleMania 34. He held it until he lost to Ricochet. And then Ricochet just lost to Johnny Gargano. So Gargano finally gets the title. Has never been an NXT champion. They have him be the North American champion. Ciampa's probably going to retain. DIY is somewhat back together. The tag team of Ciampa and Gargano. So, have both of them be champs. Maybe send Aleister up. We'll see what they decide to do. They cut to another Royal Rumble video package for the Rumble tomorrow night. I'll be live right here on YouTube doing live reactions play of that, so be sure to tune in. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. The link's in the description below. A lot of people talking about Ronda Rousey. She has a match versus Sasha Banks tomorrow. And then depending on what happens tomorrow, a lot of people were thinking, including myself, it's going to be a triple threat at WrestleMania. Ronda Rousey, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. And that would make history once again. It'll be the first ever women's main event match at WrestleMania. Cassius Ohno also, or Matt Riddle, excuse me, made Cassius Ohno tap out. So Matt Riddle won. Going over my notes here, writing down who won earlier, so I don't forget. So Matt Riddle, yeah, he won. He made Ohno tap out. Chat questions and comments, greatly appreciated. I see those coming on through. I'll get to those here in a second. Yeah, so Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, that'll more than likely be coming up next. The War Raiders, War Machine, they defeated the Undisputed Era, Red Dragon, minus Bobby Fish. So Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, they lost the NXT Tag Team Championships to the War Raiders, so they won. And then Johnny Gargano actually just defeated Ricochet to become the new NXT North American Champion. So Riddle, War Raiders, and Gargano are your winners so far. We still got 2 more matches though. They're showing the video package, the promo for Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, so that'll be coming up next, the NXT Women's Championship match. And then the main event, Tommaso Ciampa will defend versus Aleister Black for the NXT Championship. So 2 more matches. Stay tuned. Stay with me. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Questions and comments in chat are greatly appreciated. Links in the description for social media, as I said. Hit the little thumbs up button as well and share this live reaction stream on social media. Finally, yeah, I said that just a moment ago before you tuned in, so thank you for tuning in. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. The links in the description below. Yeah, he's never been an NXT champion before. Gargano, that is. Yeah, so he put the NXT North American Championship on him. Makes sense. I get it. I had Ricochet winning, but I get it. I'm alright with it. You know, I don't have a problem with it. So, yeah, Johnny Gargano just defeated Ricochet. So, yeah, finally, Johnny Gargano is a champion in the WWE. Any costume as a politician of any sort? Wrestling-wise, no. No, not nowadays, no. They try to keep politics out of it as much as they can. Who do I think is going to win the Royal Rumble? Seth frickin' Rollins. That's who I think is going to win. But I also think, as I look at my notes here, the list I had for my predictions this past week, if you guys missed that, I have Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, and then Kevin Owens. I would not be surprised if they won either. So, yeah, I think Seth frickin' Rollins will win, and then he'll face Brock Lesnar. Maybe McIntyre and Strowman as well, in a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship. But I think they'll have Rollins win it either way, whether it be a singles match versus Lesnar or fatal 4-way. But I think Seth Rollins will win and then defeat Lesnar at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship. I think that's what everybody's thinking, yeah. But who knows? WWE always likes to throw surprises our way, especially during the Royal Rumble weekend. You know, with all the surprises in the Rumble match. Hearing there's going to be some tomorrow, as there normally is. Just don't know who. We'll have to find out and see. So be sure to tune back in tomorrow for my live reactions, play-by-play of the Royal Rumble in the WWE tomorrow night. I don't get why people like Bianca Belair either, but oh well. She's in those videos that I have right here on YouTube from the 2 NXT events that I attended. She was at both of those. She wrestled. That real long dreadlock she has, it has to be a wig. Has to be. Things like 10,000 feet long. They should. They should, but they probably won't. He'll probably just go back down to the mid card and have a match at Mania versus God knows who. So here comes Shayna Baszler, Queen of Spades, as they call her. Former MMA fighter in the UFC. She is the NXT Women's Champion at the moment. She's defending that title, though, here tonight versus Bianca Belair. He won't. If he goes anywhere, he'll go back to New Japan. But he'll be in the WWE for a while. They won't let him go. They'll make sure he won't leave. Because by that point in time, he will be a WWE or Universal Champion once again. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing there, Alphon Zeus. Hopefully I pronounced that correct. Thanks for tuning in and watching. You guys got more chat questions and comments, let me know in the chat. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Good. Bell rings. Caleb Braxton announcing the competitors for this NXT Women's Championship match. From Knoxville, Tennessee, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, Bianca Belair, and then Shayna Baszler from Sioux Falls, North or South Dakota, one of the two. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. She's the NXT Women's Champion. Looking forward to this women's match. I am too. I like I said though, I don't get why people like Bianca Belair, but everybody has their own opinions. I totally understand that. Baszler, I like. There's not really any other women down in NXT at the moment, though, other than I would have to say, because they just brought Lacey Evans up, I would have to say Kairi Sane, Io Shirai, and then Candice LeRae, probably the next three that, you know, could be champion. Bell rings. This is a one fall match. Bianca Belair versus Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Championship. So if you guys are watching, let me know what you think of this match, and let me know what you think or have been thinking of the event here so far tonight. The weird thing is Finn Balor did not get an Intercontinental Championship match or a United States Championship match or a Tag Team Championship match. Well, he's a better single guy, so that rolls out tag team. I'm trying to think who the hell you'd put him in a tag team with if you did put him in a tag team. Intercontinental Championship, yeah, that's probably what he'll get back into with Lashley after Sunday. I think Shayna Baszler is going to win as well. Thing is, the United States Championship, they really haven't done a whole lot with. Rusev's the current champion. That's on SmackDown, though. Balor's on Raw. And, you know, it's just so damn hard to tell. Thank you. It's just so hard to tell what WWE's going to do. Because, yeah, okay, it's wrestling. And people are going to say it's fake all they want. I get it. Yes, it's scripted. Okay. 9 times out of 10, they know who's going to win in advance right before the match starts. But these superstars, men and women, just not WWE, all these wrestling promotions over the entire continent, throughout the entire world, they put their bodies on the line every night, sometimes twice a night, 300 plus days a year. So you got to give credit where credit is due. Wandered off when I said U.S. Championship. Well, I mean, technically, that's still a mid-card. Network freezes up for me here real quick for a second. I don't know why. Let me check on this. Okay, it automatically catches itself and advances. So Belair in control. Baszler outside the ring. I mean, United States Championship still mid-card. They could put that on him. I wouldn't mind that, but that's on SmackDown, so not right now at least. Thank you for tuning in and joining the whole way from down under in Australia. Belair gets clotheslined by the pole with her hair from Shayna Baszler. Oh my god. Yeah, it really didn't hurt that much probably. How was Super Showdown? Let me know how Super Showdown was in chat. I want to know firsthand, somebody in attendance, how was Super Showdown? Have you subscribed their WWE talk show? If you haven't, be sure to subscribe to the little subscribe button. And then anybody else that's currently watching as well right now, like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Baszler in control here, Bianca Belair in the co-main event of WWE NXT TakeOver Phoenix. Going for the pin, 1-2 kick out. Just about 8:30 here on the East Coast of the United States of America. 3-hour time difference though from the East Coast to the West Coast with Phoenix, Arizona, where this event is taking place at. Royal Rumble also taking place in Phoenix tomorrow, as will Raw and SmackDown this week. But the Rumble in a baseball stadium tomorrow at Chase Field. So the Talking Stick Resort Arena hosting TakeOver here tonight, and then Raw and SmackDown on Tuesday. But the Rumble in a baseball stadium tomorrow at Chase Field. So do I like Asuka? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think Ember Moon will win the Rumble, the Women's Rumble tomorrow, and then she'll move over to SmackDown then, and she'll face Asuka at WrestleMania, because then I think Lynch and Charlotte will go to Raw to face Rousey at WrestleMania. That's what I think right now, at least. That's why I said my predictions this past week, so hopefully you guys check those out. I believe it will. I know a lot of people were saying that this past week, that, tickets weren't really selling, but at that point in time, they only had, I believe, only about 500 left to sell on whether it was Ticketmaster or StubHub, I don't know. By Sunday, I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday this past week, with a couple days going by, it'll be sold out. It'll be packed. If it's not, they'll find a way to get the camera angle where you're not going to be able to tell. Unless, obviously, people are sending out pictures on social media like they normally do for events, telling us, okay, there's a hole here, a hole there, it's not sold out, whatever the case may be. So Baszler goes for another pin, 1 kick out by Belair. I think it will, though. And I guess the entrance is going to be coming from the one dugout. So that should be very, very interesting to see. Baszler really working the left arm, the left elbow of Bianca Belair here tonight in this NXT Women's Championship match at NXT TakeOver Phoenix. Man, Shayna improved so much. She made it. Or the WWE folk. Yeah. I agree with you on that. That's for damn sure. Yeah. Using the dreadlock, the hair, as a weapon as well. Like I said, knee to the face. Cover, 1-2, kick out. Kick out by Bianca Belair. That wig, or that hair that Belair has to be a wig, in my opinion. There's no way in hell that's all natural. This, though, is. Yeah, but Shayna, I couldn't agree with you more on that. Yeah, she has improved so much from coming over from MMA. As I said there, when she came out, She was in the UFC for a while. She was on Fight Night for the longest time, and then she came over. And then, yeah, she has really adjusted to the WWE. Now, Ronda Rousey, I think she's got a ways to go a little bit. She has been getting better, but she's not as good as what a lot of people, want her to be. There's room to improve for everybody. That's for anything. Drop kick from Belair. He's a tweener. He's right there in the middle. Belair with a cover. 1-2 kick out from Baszler. Well, I mean, do you consider MMA just UFC? Do you consider MMA just Bellator? Do you consider MMA just, judo, wrestling, whatever the hell you want to call it? Or do you consider MMA all that? And then WWE a different, a separate entity? I would say they're both, money-wise, they're both up there. Both million and billion-dollar companies. MMA, UFC just got the ESPN deal. WWE's getting this Fox deal for SmackDown for 5 years for a couple million or $1 billion, whatever it is. Baszler with a cover, 1-2 kick out. I would have to say they're both about the same. I would. I wouldn't single any of them out because I watch both. Bellator 214 tonight, Fedor Bader is your main event for the championship. It is the final of the World Grand Prix that's been going on for about a year. The sports combined in general. I would have to say they're about the same. I would. Now, there's probably more people that watch MMA or talk about MMA than WWE, but WWE is on every week. MMA, you're going to have a fight night once every couple weeks, a UFC pay-per-view once a month. The WWE's on every week, 3-4 times a night, or 3 to 4 times a week, and then you got that just continuing, going on and on and on. Belair uses her wig, her hair as a whip, as a weapon. Hits Baszler right in the stomach. That had to hurt. My God. Watch your replay. Jesus Christ, that had to hurt. But WWE's on every night. Or on every week. Like I said, 3 to 4 times a week. So that mark, whether or not that was there or not before, I don't know. But some people like to watch, actual fighting. Some people like to watch, all the scripted wrestling. I get that. So Baszler just sent Belair into the official. Now Baszler using the hair as a weapon as well. A punch. Belair going for a move. The KOD is what they call it. Belair going for a pin, but the ref is not there. 1, 2, 3, but the ref ain't counting because she got knocked out. Now we got some of the horsewomen, Shayna Baszler's MMA buddies coming in. Belair gets rid of them. There's a girl official reffing this match right now. I actually saw her at the TakeOver, or the NXT events that I attended. She's in those videos. Now, Baszler, as the official comes back to life, Baszler has Belair in a headlock. Gonna try to make her go to sleep. Make her tap at least. One of the two. What's happening there? Thanks for tuning in and joining. Co-main event going on right now. Official making sure she's not sleeping yet. Belair getting up. Baszler on the back. Double headlock. Bianca Belair somehow got out of all that. And now a suplex on Shayna Baszler. Both women now down in the middle of the ring. As I said, co-main event, NXT Women's Championship match going on as I speak. And then the NXT Championship match will be the main event coming up here next. I'll go over everything that has happened coming up very, very shortly. So like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. That is good. I have not seen her in WWE. Well, she's just in NXT. She doesn't work the main roster. Belair going up top. She's on top turnbuckle. Baszler's buddies are still ringside. Belair, top turnbuckle. What's she gonna do? Now Baszler has her in a headlock. Had a moonsault from Belair. That's why she's in a headlock now, because Baszler reversed it. Baszler trying to get Belair to tap or go to sleep. Belair moving around once again, trying to get out of it. Belair is getting out of this once again and has... Now she actually falls this time around. Baszler still on the back of Bianca Belair. And now Belair, ref making sure Belair hasn't gone to sleep. That's cool. Anything you want to share? Baszler still has Belair in this headlock. And the official calls for the bell. Shayna Baszler is going to retain her NXT Women's Championship here tonight. Bianca Belair goes to sleep. So your winner by submission is Shayna Baszler. And as I said, she is still your NXT Women's Champion. So she wins. Earlier, to kick off the show, the War Raiders defeated the Undisputed Era to become NXT Tag Team Champs. Matt Riddle defeated Cassius Ohno. And then Johnny Gargano defeated Ricochet to become the new NXT North American Champion. So Shayna Baszler just retained. And then the main event, the NXT Championship, that'll be coming up next. Tommaso Ciampa will be defending versus Aleister Black. WWE Royal Rumble tomorrow. I'll be live right here on YouTube doing live reactions, play-by-play of that as well, so be sure to tune back in. What about him? Oh, damn right he's still in shape. He has to train with those wrestlers he's got over there right now. Oh, yeah, I've heard of Yokozuna, yeah. I don't know why I couldn't think of the Road Warriors earlier. I don't know why I couldn't, but finally came to with them, so I'm sorry about that earlier. But yeah, you name them, I probably know who they are. But yeah, I was drawing a blank there with the Road Warriors earlier. WWE 24 on WrestleMania 34. It'll be tomorrow night after the Royal Rumble. I'll have to watch that. I'll have to watch the documentary tonight as well after TakeOver. I believe it's on Page, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. Yeah. I would have done the same thing, yeah. Yeah, Carver Hawkeye Arena there, yeah. Well-known place. Yeah, WrestleMania New Orleans, WWE 24 tomorrow night immediately following the Royal Rumble. Only on the WWE Network, yes. I'll have to watch that. There's something on tonight, too, I know that. To find out. And the Royal Rumble tomorrow, as I said, at Chase Field. So, should be interesting. Oh, Rec Hall. One of the most iconic buildings in all of America. Just not for college or college wrestling, college basketball. Trying to think of what else they've had in there. I know they've had, rallies and other type of events, speakers or whatnot come through. But yeah, Rec Hall. You can't get any more. What's the word I'm looking for? Historic, than that. So maybe keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. If not tonight, possibly tomorrow. So be sure to tune back in tomorrow and hit the little thumbs up button and share the live reaction stream. We cut back to the announce table with Mauro Ranallo front and center, Nigel McGuinness to his right, our left, and then Percy Watson to his left, our right. So Triple H, Paul Levesque, Hunter Hearst Helmsley will be on Facebook Live immediately following NXT TakeOver Phoenix here tonight after this event gets over with, as he normally is. So Triple H on Facebook Live after this event, and then Velveteen Dream sitting ringside. Could he get involved with Ciampa and Black in the NXT Championship main event next? We'll have to find out and see. Big Dog is laying here right next to me, taking a nap, sleeping, as he normally does a lot. So if you follow me on social media, you would have saw today that today is the day that I got him 3 years ago. Got him from the local SPCA. So it's been 3 years to the day that he's been with me. Ain't that right, buddy? Yeah.
In your case, I feel like the title does indeed make Aleister Black. But ever since...
I mean, everybody goes through injuries, so it is what it is. You just got to deal with it. Work your way through it and, you know, get back to the strength you were at before and then even better. So they're just showing the video package now for this NXT Championship match between the champ, Tommaso Ciampa, and Aleister Black. There's a big dog for you.
I look at the person who took that title. Let them breathe. I was down in an abyss, and I had to climb out of that abyss. Very, very angry. There was a lot of good men out there that lost in the frenzy of their rage. I projected in a single stream of focus and concentration, and eventually apply it to my enemies.
I assume this event will be done and over with by, I'd say, about 9:30. I said earlier, it'll probably go at least 2.5 hours, maybe 3.5. It started at 7 o'clock. But with only 5 matches, you know, that's the normal length, but it just depends on how the matches before the main event go, obviously. But coming up here on the 9 o'clock hour on the East Coast in the U.S., so probably about a half hour, 40-minute match coming up for the NXT Championship with Ciampa and Black. So this will be the final match of the evening. Once again, guys, thanks for tuning in and watching. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. For everybody at work that vid, yeah, I'm sure. And here comes the Dutch Destroyer, as they call him, Aleister Black. Always makes a good entrance, so let's see what they got planned for him tonight. Wait for this match to start. I'll get mad whatsoever. Black makes his entrance from the side like he normally does. Comes up on the board, walks out, wearing his vest, got some horns and such on his shoulders, some spikes, making his way down the ramp towards the ring now. He's one of them, Aleister Black. Outfit-wise, yeah. Persona, I mean, there's a couple. outfit-wise, Aleister Black. I mean, Velveteen Dream. Throw him into that for both of those. I mean, up until recently, Ciampa came out to no music whatsoever. He'd just walk out. But he finally got entrance music. I'm trying to think. I mean, these are good questions. You know, they make you think. Some of them, you know, obviously catch me off guard. Trying to pay attention to the events here as well. So, I mean, Ricochet's gear, he's always changing that up. I'd have to think. I don't know. No. Ciampa's undefeated at takeovers. I did not know that. No, it was Aleister that was undefeated at takeovers. I thought he lost already at a takeover event. He hasn't lost yet at a takeover? I think some people do have a bad feeling, though, that it will end. I think a lot of people are thinking Ciampa's going to retain. Baszler, Shayna Baszler, made Belair go to sleep. One fall.
The NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black.
Tommy End, Aleister Black.
And his opponent from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 210 pounds.
The Black entrance or the Ciampa entrance? A lot of people compare Aleister Black to The Undertaker, to be honest with you. Entrance-wise, persona-wise. I mean, I can see it, but... Oh, you know, all the tattoos as well, but... He's got a long way to go before he, you know, gets to The Undertaker's level. Ciampa came out last. He's a champion. I don't know why. I didn't get that that sounded like The Undertaker's entrance, but maybe it did. Bell rings. Ciampa and Black have each other tied up in the middle of the ring. Now they're rolling outside the ring. Still in. Now they both get back in the ring at the same time. So this NXT Championship match is underway. Yeah, Goldust is one too, yeah. No, he's not. No. He still wrestles too. He's hurt right now though, yeah. So the #1 trend worldwide is hashtag NXT TakeOver. So hopefully you guys found this live reaction stream by that hashtag. So thanks for joining. NXT Championship match, the main event of NXT TakeOver Phoenix just started. Tommaso Ciampa versus Aleister Black. Come on, Ciampa. Come on, Ciampa. Come on, Black. Let's see what happens here. Ciampa in control. 1, 2. Ref trying to break the count.
Ciampa says he's a realist. He calls it like he sees it. He feels he has the best physique in all of WWE. He's the best in-ring performer in all of WWE, and he says it's not happenstance.
But this man believes his own hype. And I guess that's the reason he is the NXT champion for a reason.
Pick up by Black. Side headlock reversal.
Black with a cover. No count. Now another side headlock from Aleister Black on Tommaso Ciampa. Has him in a headlock middle of the ring.
Again, the challenger showing a technical advantage, arguably, against the champion. Of course, Aleister Black usually known for his strong striking. And if you are the champion, that's really got to be your game set. Your strategy is how do you regain that striking advantage.
Black wears symbolism on his skin in the NXT Championship, a symbol of supremacy.
Ciampa pulling at the ear of Aleister Black.
On Sports Entertainment's ultimate proving ground, the black and gold brand, but
Hold on
gold
a second.
belongs to Ciampa. Back body drop by Black. And again, Black with that
Another headlock.
takeover, grounding Tommaso Ciampa and wanting to grind him down.
I know who he is. He still wrestles. He's not like what he used to be, but he's still damn good at what he does. But he's currently injured, so he's on the shelf. He hasn't wrestled in a little while. But yeah, I know who he is. I've seen him before, yeah. You know, Goldust is actually Dusty Rhodes' one son, right? And then Cody Rhodes, they're brothers.
Up until the count of 5 to break in the corner. Now he has Black in the other corner. And again, referee looking for the break. This time, Black comes back with a couple of right hands, making a hat trick. Ooh, but a well-placed knee to the breadbasket by Ciampa stops Black in his tracks. Irish whip. Black avoiding the back body dropping. Now the striking man from Amsterdam, utilizing those striking skills.
Aleister Black.
There's some grace on the part of Black.
Missed with a kick.
Drops down and avoids that round kick from Black.
To my
Yep.
original point, the strategy of avoiding those strikes.
A brutal game of chess being played here.
Now they both sit down, middle of the ring. Kick from Ciampa.
Faced by Ciampa.
Nice.
Now some punches.
Ciampa, after doing that. Black has referred to the champion as the puppet master.
Black said he's going to cut the strings tonight.
Yeah, well, Ciampa's more nicknames than
Black veers Ciampa out of the ring. Now Ciampa gets back up. No headlock. No DDT. God. Aleister Black goes flying, takes Ciampa out.
But he's got to roll him back into the ring, and he's quick to do so.
No. Everybody is different. Everybody's character is different. No.
I'll be 100% sure. Maybe just tweak his knees slightly on the outside.
Well, he's still able to deliver. And Avalanche strikes here. Let's see what he picked up. He hit that hard.
Just there. You see that? Just a momentary. Just trying to shake it off.
A high risk, high reward.
That's exactly what it takes.
Oh, get those people to also subscribe to Gridiron Ring
Black able
right here on YouTube. Share this YouTube channel. Share it.
Ciampa staggered, kept right up by Black.
1, 2, kick out.
Black almost became a two-time NXT champion. Well, Ciampa saying enough of this. The champion taking a momentary respite on the outside, utilizing that referee's count, trying to get into the brains of Black, and he succeeds momentarily.
very well for the champion in the ring, so let him go to the outside. Stop the momentum of the challenger.
Oh, and Black able to block, running into the steel steps. Oh, but he wasn't able to block that. And now Ciampa drives Black into the stairs, and you know, Nigel, you mentioned
Ciampa just threw Aleister Black into the steel steps.
well, if he wasn't hurt before, he
Black holding his left knee.
Ciampa right now.
As we see here, look at this, driving.
Tommaso Ciampa says that also Black is a one-trick pony. You take away Black's mask, he has nothing.
That's an interesting strategy. Hold on a second.
A suplex into the steel steps from Ciampa to Aleister Black.
And that was the
Thank you.
knee that was
Thank you.
earlier on.
And the sadistic NXT champion smiling that Cheshire Cat smile.
I was wondering earlier, how does Tommaso Ciampa plan on doing that? How does he plan on stopping Black Mass? I think that plan is starting to unveil itself slowly but surely throughout the course of this match.
Straight away. Oh, to the left knee.
And Ciampa
Ciampa really working the left leg, the left knee of Aleister Black.
Well, as of course we know, Tommaso Ciampa very familiar with knee injuries right now.
well, he has
The
a
right
brace,
knee there, yes, of Tommaso Ciampa.
but it's Ciampa meting out the punishment to Aleister Black. Black told us that he was going to take everything that Ciampa is and use it against him. Well, right
Now Aleister rolls him up. Ciampa's still in control though. Still working the left knee of Aleister Black.
to find a way to extricate himself from this painful position.
And sooner rather than later, because if you take out that left leg, that's the base leg. That's the base leg that the challenger uses for that Black Mass spinning heel kick. So take that away, you take out one of the strongest weapon of Aleister Black.
You've been making salient points all night, Mr. McGinnis. That may have been your most astute observation. It's Ciampa.
That's not ringing a bell now.
Wear down the challenger.
I know Dynamite Kid, but not that.
Wow. Say what you will about Tommaso.
Oh my God, that had to hurt.
He is hyper-focused on that left leg, and he is taking away the very foundation of what makes Aleister Black so dangerous.
Trying to hyperextend the cruciate ligament.
Bellator 214 just started about 14 minutes ago as well. So the Fedor Bader fight, that will be the main event tonight. That'll be coming up in a couple hours.
Helps him retain the NXT title here tonight.
Oh, wow. Look at that. The leverage. Look, Nigel using the ring ropes to his advantage.
Ref gets the,
Up to a count of 5.
oh my God.
Ciampa attacking the injured leg of
Ciampa really working the left leg, left knee of Aleister Black. Ref finally got him to break the count, but then he went right after it again. One trick pony.
Whereas he said he's a one-trick pony. As Ciampa tries
Now he's gonna whack his left leg off the ring post.
would be a pleasure ride for the rest of this match, that's all.
wrapping that injured leg around the post. And Tommaso Ciampa continues to just decimate Aleister Black.
But can't even be surprised at the lengths that Tommaso Ciampa will go to preserve his title, his championship. This man will do anything.
Ciampa gets back in the ring, rolls right back out to break the count.
Last year against Johnny Gargano that was voted the rivalry of the year, but now Tommaso Ciampa. Oh my God!
But if this continues, the challenger will be without one leg.
Rough Riders.
Got that injured knee.
Oh my God. Ciampa just picked up Black, knee first into the announce table. Ciampa sitting on the announce table, giving himself a round of applause, patting himself on the back. Now just sitting on top of the announce table as Aleister Black would in the middle of the ring.
In the career of Aleister Black here.
A moment of zen.
Picks up a water bottle.
A moment in which he continues to
He's going to take a swig of that.
Hydration super important.
Hydration is super important, says Nigel McGuinness. Maybe the best line of the night. Oh my God. Aleister Black then with a kick. Water bottle goes flying.
Hydrated at ringside as that water flew.
And Black trying to get back up to his feet. Ciampa rolls back in the ring, knowing that Black needs to make it back into the squared circle if he wants a chance at becoming a two-time NXT champion and joining Samoa Joe and Shinsuke Nakamura as the only two-time NXT champs.
But look at Black Howard. He's essentially on one leg.
Ciampa with a drop kick to the left leg of Black. A drop kick while sitting down.
A bullseye as clear as the noonday sun.
Here in the Valley of the Sun.
Made no sense whatsoever.
Again extending the cruciate ligaments. The challenger has got to come up with a game plan and come
Black
up quickly.
stomping, stepping, going to stomp, it looks like, on the head of Aleister Black.
Digging a heel in the face of Aleister Black.
Then steps on his hand.
Force. Tommaso Ciampa. Castillo. Oh, wow. Just continues to do whatever he can to exacerbate that left leg injury.
This is not where Aleister Black wants to be. When Tommaso Ciampa gets time to manipulate the body.
Black tied to the trio ball on that injured leg.
Once again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your chat questions and comments.
Display here by Tommaso
Greatly
Ciampa.
appreciated. Just be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube here. The website as well. Links in the description. So yeah, scroll down and check those out.
Almost a perfect game plan from the NXT
And be sure to tune back in tomorrow too for the Rumble. Hope to see you tomorrow for the Royal Rumble. And all other WWE pay-per-views. Aleister Black with a kick. Both guys go flying over the top rope. Both guys laying ringside now in front of the announce table.
Aleister Black absolutely out of nowhere. Willing to
Tomorrow.
knocking.
It'll be later on. I don't know if it's going to be the main event or not. I don't know what they have planned for the 2 Rumble matches, because normally those main event. You know, we'll have to find out and see. But yeah, tomorrow for sure. Aleister Black just barely beat the count back in the ring. So both him and Ciampa are both back in the ring now.
One of his offense does involve kicks.
He's a one-leg Cody right now. But Black firing back with the right hand. And again, though, the tenacity of Tommaso Ciampa. Oh! He got
You're thinking the women headline again. They very well could.
Black, oh, but he's unable
They very well could. But if they got a couple surprises for the men's, they'll save that for last.
This is going to be the biggest
Um,
test of Aleister
I mean,
Black's career.
normally, you know, the men's main events. I mean, I get last year, first ever women's. You know, you have that main event, and then Ronda Rousey comes out. I get that, but I don't know if they give 2 years in a row though with the women. Maybe. Black after a kick with a pin, 1-2 kick out. We'll see. The WWE Championship might main event. The Universal Championship might main event. You know, who knows?
men's division.
Easier said than done, but now is not the time to let up. Aleister Black needs to dig deep and find a way to find more offense, to apply more pressure to Tommaso Ciampa.
Ciampa with a quick roll up, 1-2 kick out by Aleister Black.
Oh, but Ciampa looking for that fairy tale ending. Black fights it up. Takes down the champ. Oh, but misses with Black Mass. Backslide. Oh, here's Ciampa again looking for that fairy tale ending. Fairy tale ending. Oh, wow.
See Black hold that left knee again.
Oh, but the rapid forearm by Ciampa.
Black was trying for the Black Mass. Ciampa's stopped him, and again trying.
Oh, wow. Black again now. Oh,
Black with a pin 1-2.
became a two-time NXT champion.
Went for Black Mass, missed, connected on that one. Suplex, 1-2, kick out by Ciampa.
Wow, what a creative way of driving with your hips, with only one good leg.
An incredible display of guts here by Aleister Black. But you have to wonder what adjustments he can make, because when it comes to his Black Mass, he needs that base leg.
Black will prove another one.
This is it.
We've
The
seen
crazy,
this
no, no.
as usually a prelude to the Black Mass.
Can't do
Let's go Ciampa, Alistair chants from the crowd. Ciampa now has Black in a submission. Working the left leg, the left knee once again of Alistair Black.
it down.
Black trying to reach for the ropes. Ciampa pulls him back in. Black reverses it. Gets him off of him. Couple slaps. Now, Black has Ciampa in a submission middle of the ring.
Black has to use that base leg, the injured knee. He has to put weight on that knee at the same time. Yes.
Wow. It is a war of attrition here in the main event for the NXT Championship.
The left knee gave out. Trying to sit deep on that single leg Boston Crab attempt. What can the challenger do now?
Black, of course, having to survive that brutal cage match with Johnny Gargano on NXT TV, leading into this title match, and he has Tommaso Ciampa staggered. Black on the apron. Oh, but Ciampa well scouted. Launches with right hand. Oh, no.
God. What the hell was that? An RKO?
This could be it.
On the ring apron, Ciampa rolls Aleister Black, middle of the ring, cover 1-2, kick out.
Talk about the heart of the challenger. Not one.
Now a knee to the side of the head of Black, another cover 1-2, kick out.
Pop up that right shoulder before the referee hit the mat a third time.
And the champion, Tommaso Ciampa, refusing to quit here. Take a look at the impact. Maybe he'll give him the outside. But very quickly following up.
Let's go Ciampa, Alistair chants. This is the main event of the evening. The NXT Championship. Tommaso Ciampa versus Aleister Black.
Oh, wow. Ciampa now. Really?
Ciampa gonna go for Black Mass now. Aleister gets out of it, knee to the face. Now a knee to the face from Ciampa to Aleister Black.
That spoke volumes. The champion, usually after hitting that jumping knee strike, follows up with more offense. Had expended too much energy, and the champion came straight back.
The 2018 Male Competitor of the Year, Tommaso Ciampa, defending the title for the second time at TakeOver after a successful defense against the Velveteen Dream. Aleister Black.
Velveteen Dream is sitting ringside. I think he'll get involved one way or another here in the ending. He's had some heat with both of these guys as of late. Both these guys going back and forth now. Some haymakers in the middle of the ring. Boo, yay, boo, yay. Really going at it now. Now Ciampa with a kick. Now Aleister with a kick. Ciampa rolls up Aleister, 1-2, kick out. Now Black with a roll up. Ciampa reverses, 1-2, kick out. A couple knees. Aleister really can't use his left leg, his left knee a whole lot due to Ciampa really working it here tonight. Clothesline from Tommaso to Aleister. Going for a knee to the face.
Ciampa trying to do it himself.
Oh, wow.
Instead,
Black exposing the knee.
Oh my God.
To the champion's chest.
Ciampa trying to kick the leg out. Challenger avoided it. Here we go.
Aleister Black.
Alistair can't even pick up Ciampa.
Weight on that injured left leg, and he's going to try again, sending
Now a knee to the back of Ciampa from Alistair.
Aleister Black.
Somehow grit.
Alistair cover. 1, 2, kick out. Coming up on 9:30 here.
Look at Ciampa smartly rolling out of the ring, getting out of the way of Aleister Black, buying himself some more time to recover.
Champion's advantage, can't lose the title on the outside.
Alistair Black. Mamma Mia from Maranello. These guys are now ringside right by the announce tables. But Alistair slips on the water. And then Ciampa going for his signature. 1, 2, kick out from Alistair Black.
To keep his fairy tale alive. This is not the happy ending that Black is looking for. He wants to become a two-time champion in Ciampa. He simply can't believe what just transpired, Percy.
I can't believe it either. Black just kicked out of Ciampa's toughest offensive maneuver. I don't know how he did it.
A fairy tale ending would not prove to be an ending for the match. It was very serendipitous of the champion. A slip from the challenger gave the champion the opportunity to hit that.
Ciampa rolls out of the ring.
Back to the outside. Oh, wow. Always
Gonna pull up the mat as well.
We saw the effect that it had on Ricky.
Same part of the mat that Johnny Gargano pulled up versus Ricochet in the North American Championship. He's actually taking it all apart though.
Ciampa knows he needs to break that count. I mean, now Ciampa just wants to.
Ciampa pushing the official. Alistair. My God, that had to hurt his neck. Double knees from Alistair Black to Ciampa. Ciampa hits his head, neck on the cement, just barely hit the mat that he had rolled up. Alistair Black mass. Just got to cover him. Here comes Velveteen Dream probably. Alistair with a cover, but Ciampa rolls over, so he's covering his back, not his front, so his shoulders are not down, so the ref cannot count.
With the last ounce of energy in his body, Ciampa turned to his chest, and that has saved him the title.
Look at the velocity of contact with the face of Tommaso Ciampa.
The sickening impact of that brutal black mask. And yet Tommaso Ciampa's title reign refuses to fade into black. Ciampa staggered, trying to get back up to his feet.
And if Black had just found a way to get the shoulders of Tommaso Ciampa on the mat, this could be all over right now.
I think Black is about to absolve Ciampa of his sins.
Alistair went for another black mass. The official got in the way. Couldn't connect. A knee. Ciampa rolls him up. Now has Alistair in a DDT in the ropes. Connects. Now going. Hits with the fairy tale ending. Cover 1, 2. Kick out by Alistair Black once again. Oh my.
Did Aleister Black just kick out of the fairy tale ending?
Yep. Yes, he did.
But twice.
This is incredible night.
NXT chants from the crowd.
How
Ciampa going for the fairy tale ending once again. Connects. All he has to do is cover him and he'll retain. He's going for it again. Black rolls out of it with a kick. He went for Black Mass again and his knee gave out. Fairy tale ending once again from Ciampa to Aleister Black. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Tommaso Ciampa retains here tonight at NXT TakeOver Phoenix. And he is still the NXT champion. So that's going to do it for NXT TakeOver Phoenix here tonight. About a 2.5 hour pay-per-view on the WWE Network. Hell, the pre-show tomorrow is going to be about 2.5 hours for the Royal Rumble. And that's the next time we'll be live right here on YouTube for live reactions, play-by-play of a WWE pay-per-view. So be sure to tune back in tomorrow. I'll be live right here on YouTube doing live reactions, play-by-play of the 2019 WWE Royal Rumble. We'll catch the tail end of the Pro Bowl tomorrow as well before so. But to kick off the show here tonight, the War Raiders defeated the Undisputed Era, became the NXT Tag Team Champions. Matt Riddle defeated Cassius Ohno. Johnny Gargano became the NXT North American Champion as he defeated Ricochet. Shayna Baszler retained the NXT Women's Championship over Bianca Belair. And then Tommaso Ciampa just successfully defended his NXT Championship over Aleister Black. Seven and 1 now for Aleister Black at TakeOver events, his first loss. Is this going to be the end of Aleister Black in NXT? Will they be calling him up sometime soon? Who knows? Maybe he debuts in the Rumble tomorrow. So be sure to tune back in tomorrow for live reactions play-by-play of the Royal Rumble. I'll see everybody tomorrow for that. Thanks for tuning in here tonight and watching my live reactions of WWE NXT TakeOver Phoenix. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Thanks for all the chat questions and comments. Thanks for hitting the little thumbs up button. Thanks for sharing as well. Always greatly appreciated. Like, follow, and subscribe on social media. Links in the description below. I'll see everybody tomorrow for the 2019 Royal Rumble.